You and me, we go good together. You and I go good together. You and I, we go good together. We go so good together. Anywhere we go good together. It's gravitation, and when I see ya, it's like a bone to a golden retriever. Adds up to an easy equation.
Good morning, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Road to IFBB Pro. Today we're gonna do a full day of eating, but it's gonna be a little bit of a different full day of eating. We have a special guest joining us for this full day of eating today. So today we are doing a full day of eating for the first time with my girlfriend, Allie. Also just starting her cut within the last week here. So I've been dieting for a total of like 12 weeks now. She just recently started her diet like a week ago. So I wanna show kind of like the similarities and differences between how much we're each eating and also kind of like the differences between like our food selections. I'm like on a meal plan with my coach right now. She's kind of got a little more freedom, a little more flexibility. So I'm gonna show her breakfast right now. It is 10:30 a.m. right now. She's having her first meal and I probably won't eat for another couple of hours just so I can fast. Calories are low today. So we're restricting and really like trying to push back our meals as long as we can this morning. So we'll show you guys her first meal of the day. Allie's first meal, what are we starting off with here?
So we're a little limited on groceries today, but had to make it work. We have some protein oats, 1 scoop of protein, 1 serving of oats, and then 2 whole eggs.
Nice.
So
2 whole eggs, like no egg whites or anything, right? Just whole eggs.
Straight whole eggs.
Whole eggs, we got like 40 grams of oats, I assume, and then scoop of protein. Anything else you put in there, like cinnamon, stuff like that? Usually we do peanut butter in there or no? No.
I don't really like peanut butter.
I know you don't.
Is that weird?
I know you don't.
But
so that's her first meal. Have you tracked it yet? She's gonna eat her first meal now because she's probably not gonna be restricting as much as I am today. Show you guys kind of what she's aiming for, but for myself, this is my first low carb day of this week, and our low carb days keep on getting lower. So you guys like what this is looking like right now. I've never eaten this low of calories in my entire life, but I'm excited for it. I'm very excited to see how things change the next couple of days. So we are eating 1,718 calories today. Our macros are going to be approximately 220 grams of protein, 91 grams of carbs, and 50 grams of fat. So just primarily protein. Carb sources we're gonna hopefully try and like put relatively around our workout as best as possible. And then a lot of meals. A couple of our meals today in our meal plan are literally just gonna be protein plus veggies, and that's literally going to be it. So I'm gonna show you guys this. This will be really kind of like exciting, like informative, also kind of weird full day of eating for myself, but this will be interesting compared to Allie's whole day of eating as well. And this should make for an interesting video today.
So I just plugged that meal to my Fitness Pal. The macros are 500 calories, 43 protein, 51 carb, and 15 fat. So pretty decent start to the day, I would say. And like I said before, I'm in the first week of my 6-week cut. Prior to this, I was just being very intuitive with everything, so I wasn't tracking macros or anything like that. I just started tracking again, which has been kind of an adjustment. Mainly it's just like remembering to track throughout the day, but yeah, everything's been going really well. I figured it was a good time for a cut and to add some more structure back into my routine because Ryan's on prep and we've basically been eating like the same meals anyways. Summer's coming up and I just kind of wanted some more structure. So the cut has started. I'm already seeing a ton of progress and I'm just really excited to keep going and see what we can do in these 6 weeks. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next meal. 50
minutes of cardio all wrapped up. We're gonna go make our first meal of the day right now. It is almost 1 p.m. right now, so we've fasted for almost 5 hours, or actually almost 6 hours now. But the thing with doing my cardio fasted is that it like honestly makes me feel really good after I get some good like endorphins going. And that's why I kind of always recommend doing cardio fasted if you can, or at least some of your cardio fasted, because it makes it easier to like not be hungry after you can fast for a little bit longer. Even if I did this at say 9 a.m., I could do my cardio at 9 and then still would be able to fast like a little bit longer after that, just because like that post cardio endorphin just honestly keeps you going. It is a sad day for the oats. We are at 30 grams for today of our quick oats here. So we're doing that plus some peanut butter and plus our protein powder. So as you guys just saw, we made 30 grams of oats for our first meal. We also added in, like we did last time, the Nutter Bar Blast whey protein. So 1 scoop of that from BPN. We have 20 grams of natural peanut butter in here. Yeah, just like a little bit of salt, a little bit of cinnamon, and a little squeeze of some stevia. We also have a Chobani Zero Sugar, which are now some of my favorite Greek yogurts to have. Especially like during a cutting phase. They have the big tubs some places where you can just like scoop out as much as you want, but at HEB they only have these. These are 60 calories with 12 grams of protein. So it's almost entirely protein, no fat, like 5 grams of carbs in here. Oh, also a big cup of water. Water hydration is going to be key, especially if calories are super low. We need to kind of keep our stomach full in the first place. We also need to prioritize hydration and proper electrolytes so that, you know, when we do train, that we feel at least somewhat good enough, you know, to have a productive workout. So as for calories and macros for this first meal, this first meal comes out to a measly 427 calories. And our macros so far are 45 grams of protein, 33 grams of carbs, and 15 grams of fat. So keep in mind, we're only aiming for around 90 grams of carbs on the entire day. So I'll probably, if possible, have like another small meal with carb before the gym, and then save like maybe like 20 or 30 grams of carbs for, you know, post gym. But that's about it. We have a third of our carbs in for the entire day with our oats so far, but we're gonna need it for training today. So that's where we're at. 400 calories so far. It is 1:09 p.m. A measly 100 grams, 100 grams of rice. All right, so we are back for meal number 2. I'm gonna go over my meal real quick. Allie's going over her meal, pretty much eating the same exact thing. Like, you just have avocado in there. Almost eating an identical meal. So she's been like eating prep meals with me while I've been prepping this whole time, which is kind of good for the most part. She's not bringing home pizza and Chipotle and Chick-fil-A and stuff like that. Like, she's literally just eating the same meals as me, which helps a little bit for my own, you know, mental sanity here. So this meal is gonna be another kind of a small meal, but this is one of our last meals that has carbs in it. So we only have one more meal with carbs. We're gonna have that for after the gym. Yeah, we're gonna have that after the gym as like a little recovery, but we need to get a little bit more carbs in our system before we train here. So we have a measly 100 grams of jasmine rice. That's cooked weight, so it's like roughly, you know, 45 grams, like 1 serving, basically 1 serving of rice, with 155 grams of 93.7 ground beef, which is a decent amount of beef, and then a serving of broccoli with, boom, we have our sauces of choice, of course, the Frank's Red Hot Buffalo and the yellow mustard. Easy. We're gonna do a pickle on the side just because this is like a pre-workout meal. Give ourselves a little sodium. Boom. And that is meal number 2 on the day. Oh, I'm forgetting.
What?
I'm forgetting the cherry on top here. Yeah. I actually have not been having much like lemonade or sodas and stuff like that, but I forgot we had it. I honestly have been just like like this stuff is gonna make it a little bit easier to get through, but this stuff, 0 calories, tastes really good. The Florida's Naturals. And yeah, it's sweetened with stevia, whatever. We're gonna do a little 8-ounce glass of that. Me and Allie will split that, boom. That's lunch for me. Real quick, we'll go over my macros here so far. So this meal right here is 469 calories. And so far on the day, we are at 896 calories. So not too bad. We have a decent amount of food in us. 92 grams of protein, 67 grams of carb, and 30 grams of fat. So we're gonna go into the workout with 67 grams of carb. That's good enough. We only have like 20 more carbs in the rest of the day. So at least we got most of them in before our training. So that's where we are currently at. 800 calories and yeah, 60 grams of carb.
Okay, so my meal is pretty much the exact same. We have 130 grams of rice, ground beef, and a little bit of avocado and broccoli. So
it's funny because you're actually having more rice than I'm having.
Yeah, and
you're having 130 grams.
Yeah, and I have more calories right now than you do. So protein's at 80, fats at 31, carbs are at 100 grams for the day. I think a total of like 1,000 calories. So right now I'm beating you. So
because it's a competition. Who can get the most calories today on our cut?
I'm drinking one of these. These are actually really good.
Those are pretty good. You'll combine that with like an energy drink sometimes too.
Fire. Or like Mio. It's really good.
So the key is adding in stuff like this, some 0-calorie lemonade. Tastes almost identical to the real thing. And using 0-calorie sauces. What did you use? Sugar-free?
Barbecue.
Sugar-free barbecue, okay. Something I can't use anymore.
Good. You can't?
No, I'm only using 0 calories.
Sucks for you.
I'm pretty much planning on like only using these 2 sauces like the entire duration of like the rest of prep. Like every single meal is going to be like these sauces.
They're 2 worst sauces. I hate mustard.
I was gonna say, good thing I really like these sauces, but. All right, let's eat our meal and then give ourselves a little bit of time and we'll hit the gym. So you are at what, 1,000 calories right now? And I'm at 800.
I need to see it.
Yikes. My belt is here now. Dude, when I was peak bulk, right? I was 1, 2, 3. I was getting down to 3 notches more. It was like this, bro.
That's a big guy right there.
This is what I was using my belt as, peak bulk. So here's where like my belt is right now. And this is honestly the lowest that my belt usually gets, like if I'm on a prep. Like it might even get more than this year, but compared to peak bulk was three whole notches bigger. 1, 2, 3. This is where I was using for my squats, my deadlifts. Look at all that room.
That's so much space.
That's everything that I lost, bro. This was just like, this was tight on me before.
Put a whole nother person in there.
Yeah, literally, bro. 3 notches tighter now.
Crazy.
Whew.
Waist is just snatching in.
And this isn't even that tight. It's like, it's pretty good. Like I could go another notch if I wanted to.
Wake up in the morning, cut the TV on and see niggas lying again. Put you in the coffin, slap you in your office, then leave with all of your pins. I ain't giving nothing back, loyal to the pad. Pennies being dropped, money getting stashed. Snakes in the grass, too many rats. Shit is up and down, it's hard being black. Really, I be calling out my enemies. Never let a hater finish me. Bitch, you know this ain't no charity. Only thing we giving out is energy. Riley got it covered, that's my brother. We hit you with lethal weapons. Danny Glover, recover and get the number from your mother. Tongue stuck to my pole, dumb and dumber.
Good up. Scared me there for a second.
Let's go.
Kind of scared me there.
No. I had it. You know, you like feel if you actually have it or not. Like, oh, I can push this. You could tell if you have that momentum going up.
And powerlifting, man, there's sometimes when you be second guessing whether you had it or not. You walk out like 600 pounds, you're like, oh,
powerlifting,
shit.
a lot of times, you could tell too. You get to that point, you're like, shit. It feels like a house on my back right now. Like, it's not going up, but you feel like the...
I don't know if you had those quads in your powerlifting though.
Maybe not, dude.
They look a lot bigger.
Hopefully we get some veins going through soon.
I get no fuss like I'm celibate. I don't like people, don't even trust relatives. Follow your heart, nigga. Love what you got, don't look at the deficit. Don't get ahead of yourself. I pull out the weapon, I call it the sedative. Pull it out, roll that weed. Shit is all good as weed. Test from the motherfucking siege. I'm jumping off stage like Assassin's Creed. Oh my god. Look at that ass that's on my broad. Get up, ho.
Yep. Nice.
Wow. That was good to have a nice little break. Like PR'd on that.
Actual PR.
Yeah, like 14 reps. All right, so immediately post-workout, we're gonna have a protein shake. So I need to get a scoop protein. We have potatoes in the oven right now. I think I have enough beef. I hope so. Gonna have to make some more chicken tonight as well for our meal later. It's already 7. So I have 2 more meals left at this point. So I need to start getting some meals in. And I'm feeling a little tired. Overall, great workout. Really good freaking leg workout. Strength felt solid. Overall felt good. We're getting to the point in prep, like, you gotta push a little more. It is what it is. You gotta push in these workouts to have good workouts and maintain strength and continue to have productive workouts. But nevertheless, it was a good one. We trained on like 60 or 67 grams of carbs today. So that's good so far. We'll see how we're feeling come Friday when it's our 3rd low carb day in a row. We'll see if training is still feeling all right. But I'm gonna do a scoop of this real quick. We're doing Nutter Bar Blast again. Honestly, it's like one of the best flavors that BPN has, one of my favorite flavors, but good to have something post-workout because I'm kind of like feeling like you need a little something. At least some protein while we wait for the potatoes to be done and while we make our next meal. So again, this next meal is gonna contain like probably like 20 or 21 grams of carbs. So it's gonna be like super light. And then the last meal of the night will have pretty much no carb. It'll just be like vegetables and chicken. So that's kind of the outlook for tonight. Boom, cheers. That is really freaking good.
I forgot we were making this video, but I just had my post-workout protein shake. Just did 1 scoop of gorilla protein and half a banana, berries, and water. Very simple, low calorie. Get into my protein, and I'll probably have another meal in like 30 minutes or an hour, so.
Yeah, we're making food right now, so you're probably gonna eat with me on this meal too then, right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
So tired of all these prep meals.
What do you mean?
What
do you want? What do you want? I make you steak.
Burger.
I make you steak, I make you potatoes, I make you burgers. What else do you want? So we each have our protein shake, essentially. Hers is like probably gonna be 200 to 230 calories, I'd assume, with like the fruit in there. And mine's like 130, 140 calories. So boom, we both, she's winning on the calories. Yeah, that's indeed correct. So we both have our post-workout nutrition in, and then another meal coming up. Should be eating probably around like 7:30 for meal number 3. For our next meal, it is 8 p.m. already. We have this meal and another small meal coming. It's kind of a boring full day of eating, but we're literally doing potatoes. We made a whole tray of potatoes over here. Boom, so we're doing 100 grams. That's all we get is 100 grams of potato. We're doing 155 grams of 93.7 beef, 85 grams of broccoli. We are gonna add in just like 1 or 2 of these bread and butter, no sugar added pickles, which are really good. 0 calorie, boring, again, same exact thing, but tastes really good. A very easy staple product. We're gonna put these on as our sauces, and that is gonna be the meal for the night. So we are at a total of 1,462 calories on the day with that protein shake added in as well. So 1,400 calories so far, 163 grams of protein, 98 grams of carbs, and 47 grams of fat. So we're pretty much tapped out completely on fat and carbs for the day. We're literally just having chicken after this. Our last meal is literally just gonna be chicken. It's supposed to be with lettuce. I have this Power Slaw, so that is going to finish it up after this. It's just gonna be straight protein. And yeah, here we go. Let's put these pickles on here. Put like 2 of these guys. This is our, like I said last time, like our burger bowl meal. So we got 0 calorie pickles, beef, potatoes, buffalo, and mustard. All you need. And then the last meal will just be straight protein, baby. Adding one of these 0 sugar HEB root beers, because why not? A little carbonation will fill you up a little bit more. Those things are pretty spot on for being, you know, like a generic HEB brand. Pretty spot on. All right, you guys, so we are cooking up our last meal right here. We needed to make some more chicken, so we have some chicken cooking up right here. I'm gonna do 185 grams, which is probably, I don't even know like the ounce conversion, but it's probably like 8 ounces cooked. We put this on there, the Kinder's Japanese Barbecue. One of my favorite seasonings right now. Again, 0 calories. Tastes really, really good. I've been using that one a lot, and also this Kinder's The Blend, which is literally just salt, pepper, and garlic. That one's really good too. Just kind of been rotating through these. I'm not too particular on my sauces or my seasonings. I'm not like one of those prep people who has to make the craziest, coolest meals in the book. Like, I'm very simple with my sauces. Find a couple that taste really good. Find a couple seasonings that taste really good. Just use those throughout the whole prep. I was only using salt and pepper for the longest time. That was it. Pretty much all you usually need. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this up here. We have a lot of chicken we need to eat, and then we're gonna throw a little tiny bit of vegetable with it to give it like kind of like a base. So I have celery. I could do like celery, but we're gonna do a serving or a little under a serving of the Power Slaw. So this will be like our base of like 20 calories. Not really our carb. What am I talking about? It's just 20 calories worth of vegetables. It'll end up being like a 290 calorie meal. See what Allie's having, because I think, yeah, we'll see what Allie's gonna have as well for her last meal of the night.
For dinner, we're having 130 grams of potatoes and 4 ounces of chicken. Kind of a boring meal, but I'm excited for it. And added some barbecue sauce. So let's eat.
Where are you at calorie?
I just tracked everything. I think
all you had after the gym was the smoothie, right?
Yeah, I think about like 1,400.
So this will be added onto that? To that 1,400?
So, yeah,
okay. Okay, we'll actually be like very similar. We'll be very similar, you know, but at least.
I haven't been that hungry today though, so.
At least you get carbs. Look at this.
Straight carbs.
Look at this.
No carbs at all.
Sad meal.
That's so sad.
Very, very sad.
And I'm literally half your size, like 120-pound girl, and you're, I don't even know how much you weigh.
But imagine, like, remember you at the end of prep, like you were having like.
I was having like 700 calories.
Yeah,
so
you had
crazy.
700 calories.
So
Your last like one week, or even 2 weeks, you're down to like at least 1,000 or less. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy if I'm eating, and obviously like I'm dieting a little harder right now. If I'm eating like 1,700, like what would you be eating if you like really needed to cut weight?
I don't know.
Dude, it's insane.
Nothing.
Literally insane.
Okay. Well, your
No, this is gonna be.
sauce combinations.
Dude, you can make good meals. Like you can't underestimate this. You know, you really don't. You really cannot underestimate this. Like, okay.
Really cannot underestimate.
Hold on, wait, I gotta talk about what my meal is. Okay. All right, so as we just explained, this is gonna be 185 grams of chicken, which helps I just made it up, so it's gonna taste a little better. And then we have that power slaw. So we basically just have chicken plus a little tiny bit of vegetable. So I have 50 grams of the power slaw in there, but it's not a bad meal. 279 calories for this right here. Again, we're going with the goats, the staples, yellow mustard, Frank's Red Hot. And yeah, it honestly looks not bad for a 270 calorie meal. Let's give it a taste. It's not bad. It's not the worst thing in the world. But it's also not the best. It's definitely not the best. It is definitely a 270 calorie meal. The sauces do help. But boom, calculate up my macros and calories for the day. Then we'll compare it to Allie's macros and calories for the day.
Oh, I bet they're gonna be like exactly the same.
Should we just go for it? Do you know where you're at?
Yeah,
You know where you're at?
already.
Okay.
Can I go first?
So mine somehow, oh yeah, you go first, you go first. So mine came out to 1740
Dang.
calories somehow.
Behind.
I thought I had tracked it better earlier. It came out to 1740 on the entire day. We're at 220 grams of protein, 100 grams of carbs, and 50 grams of fat. So I guess the carb was a little bit over. I'm not sure exactly what that was from. Maybe from the vegetables. If I added more vegetables in, I'm not exactly sure. That's where we're at. About 1,700 calories, 220 protein, 100 grams of carb.
I'm at 1,662 calories.
Hey, okay.
And I don't know how my protein is so high today. Protein is at
Whoa.
157. That's pretty high for me.
Let's go.
161 carbs and 46 fat.
Dude, that's like a solid full day of eating for you.
Yeah.
And the fact that your protein's almost 160, like mine was only 220. Like I only ate like a little bit more protein than you.
I am eating one more thing that I did track.
Here we go. You tracked it already?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in my macros already, but I got these at HEB. They're not that good, but I have them, so I'm gonna eat them.
What is it?
It's like a ice cream bar.
Oh, keto, zero added sugar.
The ingredients were good,
150
that's why I
calories.
got them. But
Honestly though, like 150 calories, it doesn't seem that low
I know.
for like a little ice cream bar. I feel like you can get like,
It doesn't taste good though. So like, I probably won't get them again.
I feel like you can just get like an ice cream sandwich or something like that. It would be like
I know, but
like
I got
200
these
calories.
because the ingredients were really good. Like no seed oils, nothing like that.
That is where we are ending off the night. You're at 1660 calories?
Yeah.
1660.
That's kinda low. I might, should I eat something else? Is that too low?
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like
you're good
I
on
was trying to
protein.
hit
Just have something with a little
1750.
bit of carb, a little bit of fat. You know, protein's perfect. You already hit that. You already hit like 1.2 grams per pound, at least, or like 1.3 grams per pound. Me, I am all tapped out on the night. Gonna
Your
drink.
last meal?
Yeah. It's already 9:30. It's 9:30. I just ate it at 8 o'clock, and now I am eating it at 9:30. But I feel good right now. I feel good. Boom, that's where we're at. My watch says I burned 3,300 calories already today, and we're eating 1,700. And I'm at 16K steps. Hey, that's a successful day in my book. Successful
9K
day.
only.
9K
I did
steps.
30 minutes of cardio today too.
That's good. Yeah. So honestly, successful day. Good workout on my end. Felt really strong. Felt good. Good workout.
Good workout. Should have filmed my workout.
Yeah, I don't know why I
Think
didn't.
about that. I had a leg day too. It was good. I did cardio.
Anyways, yeah, we both trained legs. 1,700 calories for me, 1,600 for you, unless you add something else in. And that is gonna wrap up the video for tonight. So I think that was kind of a fun little video introducing Allie into this thing, but also like I said, you can't really compare too much because she's like in her
Half
first.
your size, and I'm only doing like.
I would say you're in your first week of your cut.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a little different, but I've been cutting for like 12 weeks now, so we're digging now. So that is gonna wrap up the video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We are 2.5 weeks out right now. That's not that long. This prep has flown by. 2.5 weeks out. We still have another 2 weeks to like continue leaning down, cutting down, but we're in a good spot. I'm excited for it. Allie, appreciate you dealing with me throughout this prep so far.
Getting cranky.
No, I'm not.
The past like week.
I'm not that bad. I think I'm really not that bad. I'm able to like recognize it sometimes and control, but I feel like I have a pretty like positive energy to me still. Nevertheless.
Sure.
So, sure. All right. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.